Hello, my friends. How are we? We all ready for this? Also, I'm not sounding too bad right now. It may get raspy as we go on, but oh well. I did get sick the other day. Actually, yesterday. I don't know what caused it, don't know what started it, but it's a thing. Are we ready for MSQ? Are we ready for the trailing of the dawn? I'm gonna do ads so that we can get them out of the way right now, and then we'll get started. I see a sieve. Oh, I gotta hop into voice chat. Oh, I gotta do the right lore thing. I'm probably not gonna do voice spots unless somebody else wants to do it. Or I'm not gonna voice act today just because I don't think my voice can handle it. So if somebody else wants to be helpful, that'd be fine. Absolutely fine. Are we back? Commercial's done. Is the ad break over with? I'm hoping so. And they ended. Ojika Sunjika has a message for you. Here we go. Yep. I knew what you meant, Mizra. Welcome back, Sierra. I've just had word from Aaronville. It seems he's managed to secure passage to Tural aboard a guild ship vessel. Why don't you wait in the main hall while I go and inform your traveling companions? It should only take a moment. I'm gonna turn up the background music a little bit. That way we can do it. Can everybody hear the background music just fine? Okay. Can I just say I want that giant map? Ojika gave us the good news. We've made ready to set sail at a moment's notice. That's a good question. I have no idea, but I want it. Hey Ninja, how are you? The only one yet to arrive is Erenville himself. And Wicklemot. Ah, you're here. You're all here. It took some persuasion, but the Gleaners Guild ship has granted us places aboard a vessel bound for Tyrol. There'll be other passengers, researchers, and artisans, and the like, so we'll need to share deck space. I will not be able to pull off any voice acting today. It's just all gonna be this. I would normally try to do Erenville, but I can't. I sound way too raspy. That's fine, Erenville. I doubt anyone expected we'd have a ship all to ourselves. They're not they're not casting off just yet, so if you have any lingering concerns, now is the time to voice them. I wouldn't call it a concern, but everyone's still clear on what it is we'll be doing in Tyrol, yes? We've not forgotten. The nation of Tululol is in the midst of deciding its next ruler. As your chosen allies, we shall assist you during the rite of succession and support your bid to become Dawn Servant. In addition to that, Alphinoa and I have other objectives. As part of its reconstruction, Garlemald seeks ways to reconcile and re-engage with its neighbors. By visiting Tyrol, we hope to learn more about how its myriad cultures interact with one another, how they find common ground, develop stronger ties, the sort of insights that might help our friends in Ilsabard. Right, I could. Um, I will still RP. That's not a big issue, because I can just say she would say. I am not gonna try. I've never really tried to do her voice justice, because I know I can't. But we'll pursue this goal in our own time. You can be assured that we'll give the contest all due attention. Right? That's all I ask. Otherwise, you're welcome to do as you like. You wanted to find out about your grandfather, right, Cryo? Yes, as far as we could determine from the old missive I found, he had been tasked with investigating the Golden City by your father, the Dawn Survey. Yet, oddly enough, we have no record of the investigation in our archives, and nothing to explain the earring which accompanied the letter. Thus, for reasons both official and personal, I should very much like to get to the bottom of this mystery. I'm sure there'll be a chance to speak with Papa. You can get your answers right from the source. I look forward to meeting him. In any case, you're not the only one with an interest in the Golden City of Gold. The Golden City is a children's bedtime story. I'm part of this expedition only because the Third Promise has commanded that I serve as guide. Still playing the part of the stoic servant, I see. I still swear that they are Hythlodaeus and Hades. What of you? Do you dare tell me you've changed your mind? Of course not. We won't make you Dawn servant by standing here and talking about it. A woman of action. Right then. If all are still committed to the journey, then I say we make ready to depart. How is Graha getting there? I want to know. Let me understand how the boy gets a hold of a taco. Eager as they are, the others have already left for the harbor. We're not in danger of missing the boarding call, but perhaps we should be on our way as well.
Savoring the moment? I can feel your excitement, your eagerness to explore the unknown.
Wait a minute. Didn't I not already do this?
Well, for once, the fate of the world doesn't rest on our shoulders. We might even get a chance to enjoy ourselves.
Do not be so quick to relax. Oh, Tural may seem but a short sail away on a map. The vast seas between brim with peril. The treacherous waters of Shade's Triangle alone have claimed countless vessels.
No, it's
Even
alright.
following the safe route plotted by Admiral Bufiswin herself, this will be no pleasure cruise.
Nice.
Perhaps, but my voyage here was uneventful enough. Disappointingly so.
Either way, the two of you have first-hand experience,
Right.
which will be of great comfort in the days ahead, I'm sure.
Aye, it's nothing new to us.
All aboard! We're casting off!
You've been following the safe route
It's time.
plotted by Admiral
trust you have everything
Bluefisman
you need.
herself. Gee. We get help from Merylvib. That's awesome. Go this way. Right, Shade's Triangle. Hey, Bomber!
And so
Welcome
does our
in!
fleet cast off from the docks. We sail west, as Kattenram did some 80 years past, bound for the New World, known to
Wow,
our
he's
children
smiling. Oh
as
my
the
god!
continent of Tural.
It's going! It's weird. It is weird.
Just wait, Papa. When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me, Woklamat.
Okay, I have all kinds of questions now.
What the hell? That looks weird. Ah. Alpha no, ever of a study.
Smooth sailing so far?
Aye, so far so good. But this sea, she's a fickle one. Calm one moment, blowing a gale the next.
Hey, wait, I've seen this in a cutscene, in a clip from, Shadow.
I'll take my rest while I can then.
We left port what seems an age ago now, and we've seen naught but open water ahead. I knew Tural was far, but it's another thing to really know.
You're not wrong, Kryl.
Speaking of which, some of our fellow passengers have made this trip before. Several times, in fact. I was able to learn a few things about Tuliolal and the right of succession.
They're focusing on that guy rather a
Since we
lot.
still have a long way to go, why not have a chat with them yourself? I'm sure you have questions of your own.
Might not be a good idea.
Did you look
I
out
love
across
Kryl's
these
eyes.
waters, grandfather?
I mean, anybody can hit it. She does. Water. Aqua. Agua. Ow. Burly adventurer, retired mercenary, huh? Fontaine? Oh, this will be my first visit to Tural. Fontaine's the name. I was working for HMMM Aesthetics in Uldar, you see, but my employment with them came to an end. That's why I visited Charlian in the hopes of starting over. While I was visiting and failing to find a new job, I seized the chance to board this vessel when I overheard room for another passenger had suddenly opened up. I'm told
hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I'm told the Dawn servant welcomes all regardless of origin, so to Yolololo seemed like the perfect place to begin anew. Hopefully things will be better this time. One can hope. I see you in Eorzea before. You great and famous hero. Gah, I've had enough playing the simpleton. There was a time when we took great pains to maintain the deception, but with more of you Eorzeans coming to Tural, it's become impractical. Besides, my mercenary days are over. Too many of our war bands have fallen, and so we head home to lick our wounds. Hey! My story? Well, since you asked, I wanted to retrace the historic journey of the great HMMM. You know, the first Eorzean to set foot on Tural almost 80 years ago? The Mamolja's leader is said to have welcomed Keterim with open arms and sent him home with a bounty of silverware as a token of their friendship. But the real treasure was the crops he brought back. Potatoes, tomatoes, and corn, which spread across Eorzea like wildfire. His grand adventure led to a culinary revolution. The tales of Ketenrem. He got forks and spoons, silverware, right? I mean, kind of. Tales of Kenren returned to Tural several times after that, but his ship vanished during his last recorded voyage, and he was never heard from again. That even a seasoned explorer like him could meet such an end is a testimony to the ocean's peril. Seas, oceans, similar. Lalafellan Gleaner. Hey, wait, I recognize her. Wasn't she down in Labyrinthos when you first went down there on top of the crate? Self-assured trader. You're Ul'Dah, an adventurer, I presume. I'm a merchant myself, based in Ul'Dah. Specialty imports and exports. Eorzean and Turali, both. If this is your first crossing the salt, as they say, do remember that the social mores of Eorzea are not necessarily the same as those over yonder. Consider this, it is not uncommon for the various races to be referred to instead by the names of certain clans. For the Makote, the Hetsaro, the Hrothgar, the Zabral, not because every member of a given clan is of the same race, mind, but because many individuals of said race are associated with that clan. A fair assumption in certain cases, but take care not to give offense. Hetsaro? Yeah. Did you want to make a wager? We're taking bets on who will be sat next in the Dawn Servant's shiny chair. There are 4 claimants in the right of succession. Your young Wook being one of them, of course. But from what a Mamolja bloke was telling us, the other 3 are all strong contenders, not too keen to risk their coin on the third promise. All the money on Emmett Selk. Yes! Of course it's on Emmett Selk. Why wouldn't it be? Also, I gotta talk to my friends here. I can feel my edge start to dull on these long sea voyages. How about some light sparring later? Sure. We can do that too. I'm told this vessel has been equipped with a barrier generator to protect it from storms. I normally do, but Sunday, for some odd reason, my voice died, and I was really sick most of the day, so it's still on the recovery. It is still fun. I'm usually okay with it. A reassuring thought, though I nevertheless pray there will be no need for it. You and me both, sir. You and me both. Right. Deep breath. Deep breath. That's a lot of crystal. Did you learn anything of interest? A few things. Oh, I hadn't heard about the clan names. We should have Wook and Erenville teach us the ones we should know. Right, she needs to get some Dramamine. Actually, it's getting a little chilly up here on deck. Let's all gather in the cabin. No, I'm good. Alright. Oh no, it's a storm!
We're in for a proper storm, it seems.
Uh-oh.
How's your stomach? Any better?
Poor Wicklamat.
I don't know what you mean. I don't get seasick.
Mm.
I'm just feeling a little nauseous is all.
Mhm.
Isn't that what seasickness is?
Erenville, you were born in Tyrol, yes? Do many Vieira live there?
The Shatona, as my people are called, have settlements mainly in the north, in Shaktural.
And your family?
I know nothing of my father, not even his name. As for my mother...
We're in the teeth of it now, lads! Reef that sail before the mast snaps!
Oh dear.
Only elves have watch! This wind's too strong to take in your sail! I'm falling off the mast! We need help! Get him below decks first! Quickly! Before he's washed overboard!
Come, we should lend what aid we can.
Right?
I have not seen the ocean rage with such fury before or since.
Wow.
The heaving waves tossed our ship about like a toy, sending sailors tumbling. The dauntless Alizé, quick to the rescue, was almost lost to the sea herself.
No! Alizé, not allowed.
Meanwhile, our champion rushed to deploy the vessel's magical defenses, and thereby shield us from the lightning. What an extraordinary life she must lead to be able to operate such a device with practiced ease.
Well, I've had to operate a few of them. Right?
Woclamat, too, threw herself into the rescue efforts, though one might have mistaken her for another soul in distress.
Oh my gosh, Wicklamat. We love you.
By the time the unruly seas had calmed, our strength was all but spent, and we had yet to even glimpse the shores of Tural. In retrospect, of course, that battle against the storm would prove a fitting prelude to the coming contest for the throne.
Right? Also, I had a feeling. Shade. So much shade. I was so tired I overslept. It's sunny, yay!
Morning. Joining us for some fresh air? Seems my belly has settled along with the weather, but I'll feel much better once we're on solid ground.
I bet.
Ugh. Can't be much farther now, can it?
Mm.
Seabirds. Land must be near. You need only hold out a while longer.
For a dark moment, I thought the ocean might swallow us. Glad to have my pessimism proven wrong.
In other good news, I examined the sailor who took a fall, and he's faring well. I'm sure he'll make a full recovery.
Good news indeed. If all's well, then we needn't delay in launching the landing boat. Ships have to lower anchors some way from shore. Too close, and they risk having their underbellies ripped open by the reefs that crowd Tuliola's coasts. Come.
Right?
Thanks for bringing us all this way.
Ha! We only did what we were paid to do. Couldn't hardly set you adrift halfway. If anything, it should be us thanking you for helping us through that beast of a storm. As a matter of fact, everyone's starting to fancy your chances in the contest. At this rate, we won't be able to lay wagers no more.
Mm.
Then I better not let you down. Easy, stomach. Easy.
We're the last to board. If there's nothing left to say, then let's shove off, shall we?
Right? That is so gorgeous.
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
They did the
Enjoying
thing.
yourself for a change?
It's the thing.
There, look, my friends. Behold
I
the
think I
scene
was
of our
late.
next
Damn
great
it.
adventure.
At last, we are come to the land you call the New World. To my home, Tural.
Right? Dawn Trail. Excuse me, sorry. That's gorgeous. Oh, look, Lamont. I don't know yet. Oh, at least it's only a world hop.
Gods, I've seen cities with an impressive mix of cultures, but this is something else.
Is that... No. I've never seen Vanu feathers in that color before.
You'll find much here you never knew existed. There may be a sea route now, but visitors to Tulihyolal are still few and far between. And as we don't build seafaring ships, only a handful of Turali ever venture abroad.
Mamulja sellswords mostly. Those willing to play the fool sail with Lominsan merchants to secure employment in Eorzea.
I suppose that makes us a rare sight in your country.
Rare and currently undocumented. Were there some forms we should fill out or...
Poor Kryle.
Forms? Did you forget who you're traveling with?
You are outsiders? Visitors to Tural?
We are.
Our nation is soon to hold a right of succession to choose its next dawn servant. We will not abide interference from foreign agents seeking to foment trouble. What brings you to Tulihyolal?
I can answer that. These fine people are allies in my succession bid.
Third promise. If you vouch for them, then all is well. Of course.
Please, accept our apologies.
No need to bow and scrape. That our soldiers are so diligent in their duties fills me with pride.
I love that.
We'll be continuing our patrol then.
We love you, Wook Lamont.
Well, well. You really are a figure of authority here.
Are you suggesting I don't look the part?
More like don't act.
Anyway, first things first. I bid you welcome to Tulihyolal.
Right? Alize acts more the part. That's saying something. Oh my gosh. Wait. What? Why do I hear the mask? Smoke it, right? I can't do that right now. It is a jam. I love it. I love it. I love this jazz note. Oh my god. Thank you, Soken! Sorry about that. Wait, you guys ran by. It disappeared. At tacos. Yeah, oh. Mesquite juice, okay. I can't see you, Alex. For reasons... Oh, there you were. Briefly. Yes, you did. I have to back up a lot. 1 second. I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright. Yeah, I know I had to move away from the NPCs because it always happens now. What an amazing city! As lively as Ul'dah and even more colorful. According to Erenville, the Vanu I thought I saw belongs to a clan known as the Hanu Hanu. It seems they share more than a physical resemblance. I wonder what kind of trouble those soldiers are expecting. Ah, it's so nice to feel the familiar breeze again. I wasn't sure my stomach would take it. Well, despite the storm's efforts to the contrary, here we are, safe and sound. Oh wait. You've arrived in Tuliolol. Now you can return to the city at any time by speaking with the swarthy sailor in the Scholar's Harbor in Old Charlian. While being on solid ground has improved Wooklamat's mood, her stomach appears to be lagging behind. Right then, first things first. Still a bit queasy. No more boats for a while. I realize we've just arrived, but we should get you familiar with the city before the rite of succession begins. No arguments here. I should very much like to explore. Then I'll guide you. Are you sure you're in any condition to do so? Aha! We're wondering who these strange folk were, so the third promise has found herself some new followers, then. Followers? Wicklama, are you unwell? No, not at all. Couldn't be better. The third promise doesn't get seasick. No, sir. As for my hand-picked entourage here, I've recruited them to help me win the right of succession. I was about to show them around the city, in fact. That sounds lovely. But a group of foreigners is going to attract attention, especially if they're in the company of the third promise. Everyone will be curious. We certainly were. Your siblings have a tendency to, command respectful distance, but you're just so easy to approach. And I enjoy it so much when you do. Please, don't ever worry that you're a bother to me. You're very kind. Good day to you, third promise. They did have a point. Wicklama is technically royalty here. Like it or not, a person of her station surrounded by this many outsiders is bound to draw a crowd. Wait, what do you mean technically? I suggest we move in two groups so as to attract less attention. Just technically ignoring me then? Sierra, you and Kryl can come with me. I'll take the twins then. We'll get in touch once we've had a good look around. That voyage was hard on all of us, so take it slow and recuperate. We have time enough for that. Enjoy your wanderings. Sierra's probably just trying not to laugh because children. Perhaps we should wait a bit, at least until Wicklama's nausea subsides. No need for that. Look, I'm ready to go. Oh. Tuyulolol isn't going anywhere. Let's give Wicklama a little more time. I'm fine now, really. Can't stand around all day feeling sorry for myself. What with the contest looming and all. Now then, seeing as we're already here, might as well tell you about the harbor. Erenville already mentioned that the reefs in our coastal water, which explains why you don't see any ships moored at docks. Only vessels with shallow drafts can navigate the bay, mostly small fishing boats and barges ferrying cargo up and down the rivers from inland settlements. Much of the incoming traffic is from Yoktoral, the southern landmass. The clans there produce various goods for export. Their wares are unloaded here and carted off to the merchant stalls and neighboring markets. Speaking of which, Bayside Bevy should be our next stop. Wicklama and Kryl now accompany you. Yay! Yes, we know this one. It's so pretty here. Wait, can I attune already? Cool. Hey, there's the market board. The summoning bell, and there's an aetherite shard. This is Bayside Bevy, Tuyulollar's largest marketplace. Being right on the harbor, everything from fresh fish to imported wares go directly to the shelves. Anything you want, they most likely have it. Oh, right, I should mention that here in Tyrol, we buy things called Pel, a currency that the Pelu created. But don't worry, more and more trade is coming from coming in from Eorzea, so most shops are happy to accept gil. There's also Wachu Miki, another market to the east of here, but that can wait for another time. I have other places I want to show you first. Next we'll head back a bit, then northwards up the stairs to a central plaza. Heh. I can't wait to see the look on your faces. Don't think I'd ever get used to that. I'm gonna go collect this Aetheryte shard, though. Also, I see a Moogle. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, I have to look at this. That is gorgeous. It is so pretty out there. I love that. I swear I sound worse than I am right now. This is so pretty. They did an amazing job with this zone. I love it. Picto perfect. Love it. Why did I know that that was right? They did. I love it. The detail of this place is so gorgeous. Resplendent quarter. What do you think of that, eh? Goodness me, you have Aetherites in Tuliololo. I think I told you before, but my brother, Kona, spent 3 years studying in Charlian. He fell in love with the nation and its ways, and brought back to us the knowledge of the Aetherite construction. Papa warmed to the idea at once, had one built immediately. Did you do the attuning thing? If you're ready to continue, we'll head down again and then up the slope to the side. Right at the top is the gate which leads to Zaktaral. Let's make a stop at Bright Plume Post on the way, though. That's the headquarters of the Landsguard. That is a gorgeous Aetherite, though. Amelia would have a heyday. We would lose her here because she'd be running all over the place. And jumping in the water. Oh, I'm gonna want to get a view from up there if I can get one. Talon March. We have a lot of narrow, winding streets that crawl up the sides of the mountain. As you can see, though, the builders made sure the city's main thoroughfares were wide enough to accommodate wagons. Trudging up and down all these slopes and stairs is exhausting. I understand now where Wicklamat gets her endless endurance from. Right? I want to look up here. There was no way I wasn't going to try this one. Oh, whoa. Wow. I want to see if I can do a thing. Ha! Wow. Oh, whoa, what's that? Pose the things. Okay, done with that. I had to, sorry. That was a must. I bet up there would be even better, but... Where's the stairs? Over there. I got lost. Do I really want to know? Yes. But I have a feeling I'll know later. So I don't want to be told right now, but I do eventually want to know. I've been told... I have a feeling there's probably a few of them that I need to complete first. Aside from this one. This is so pretty! I might do this part all in first person because it's so gorgeous. Also, this makes me look really short with how close to the ground I am. I almost feel like I'm doing first person as Kryl right now. Right. Hey, it's the one horn. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling. Hey, Death. Boop. Sorry about that. I did not mean to cough in everybody's ear. That's what I thought I saw. Yeah, I'm good. I was not expecting that cough. I'm gonna try and mute myself as much as possible when I go to cough, but that one snuck up on me. Way to go! We are here, Bright Plume Post. The soldiers stationed here are responsible for defending Tuliulolo and preserving the peace. The Lands Guard are led by our nation's strongest warrior, and so naturally Papa has commanded them since the beginning. At least until 3 years ago, when Zorolja took over as commander. The title is no empty honor. It means the first promise is considered equal to the Dawn servant in martial strength. Meanwhile, I haven't even managed to. I'll discuss my brothers and their accomplishments later. Alphanil and Alize should be around here to hear it too. Come on, it's time I showed you the Sky Gate. It's right at the northern end of the Talon March. It's so gorgeous here. Massive, isn't it? Okay, and on the other side is an equally massive bridge to match. Both were constructed by a race of giants, the Yokhui. Strictly speaking, Tural is actually two separate continents. Yoktural, the southern land of the mother, and Zaktural, the northern land of the father, which lie beyond the bridge. Legend says it used to be one great landmass, but long ago the two gods fought a titanic battle. And when one threw the other to the ground, the impact was so devastating as to split the continent in twain. A familiar sounding tale. I am put in mind of the conflict between Hydaelyn and Zodiark. But getting back to Zaktaral, those lands are also part of Tuliulolo Nation, correct? That's right. Isn't my father incredible? He united the people of two continents into a single nation. That many clans of Tural had been at war for generations. It was only when Papa traveled the lands and put a stop to their myriad conflicts that we finally had peace. And that's the main reason I want to win the throne, so I can preserve the peace he built. But I see you're more interested in what's behind the gate than hearing about my aspirations. Crossing the bridge to Zaktural requires a special travel pass. Unfortunately, they won't issue any new permits until the rite of succession is over. I promise to get you one when I'm Dawn Servant, but until then, you'll just have to wait. Oh my gosh. Okay, I know one response. Right? The third one is Amelia. I want to go now. That is definitely Amelia. I'll hold you to that. Then I'll make sure you win. Mark my words. You really mean that? Hey, whoa to anyone who stands between. Whoa to anyone who stands between you and adventure. Or, you know, I can just bug Hades and he'll teleport me over there. One of the two. Okay. I gotta talk to her again. Tired from all this walking? Take a moment to rest. We'll continue the tour. I don't see. Oh, it's Krell. Okay. We must have covered half the city by now. Tuyololo is unlike any other place I visited. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. I went through. Wicklamat is ready to commence the second half of your Tuyololo tour. We'll head west next, towards the Arch of the Dawn. The dirigible landing is on the way. You have dirigibles too? Tuyololo certainly doesn't want for methods of travel. Right? We get by. Now, if you've seen enough of this area, let me know. We'll continue on. Oh my gosh. The jokes. They are coming. The Arch of the Dawn is on the other side of the city. So speak up if you see something that interests you as we walk. Yes, you saw some jokes. What's sad about that, Alex, is I'm not even walking that fast. He forgot to duck. Oh my gosh. If I've missed any aetherites, you guys are gonna have to let me know. Oh my gosh. I think this cough is more annoying because it's not all the time. It's random. I'm struggling to conceive how one could construct an entire city on the side of a mountain. This was originally the site of a Yokoi temple. The giants built it when they were first making the bridge of Zaktaral to appease the god who slumbers in the great ocean trench. After the Yakui withdrew, the temple stood empty for centuries. So when Papa was establishing his new nation, he saw a structure he could refurbish into a palace, sitting practically in the center of Tyrol. He gathered artisans to do the work, and the houses they built for themselves became the foundation of the city you see today. Speaking of houses, we'll be passing through the Resplendent Quarter, the biggest residential district in Tuliolala. We climb these sets of stairs here all the way up. Wait, these ones? Oh, I bet that has a gorgeous view. Sidetrack! I love the inside of this hut. Oh, this is pretty. I almost guarantee there's a vista around here somewhere. Oh, this is so pretty. Right? Let me get a medium house here, I'll be fine. Yes, definitely not soon enough. It's a little kid! That is so cool! Baby Mamolja. Baby Mamolja. How many times does Wickalamont cross this? Right? Is the dad picking up the kid? That's so cute. Balance beams. Let's play tag. I love that. You can't outrun me. Just a short rest, then it's back to it. Papa's palace is called Volkschonza, which roughly translates to invincible resilience. You probably want to take a closer look, but we'll be coming back here later. Let's move on now. For now. Okay. I can't read. The sheer scale of this place is incredible. I wonder what the carving at the top represents. Right. Sorry, I can't read. Exactly. Okay. Also, I love the nod to the Moogle palms. Without being nods to Moogle palms. The fluffy white things. I see a stable, but I never see any chocobos in them. If this isn't a chocobo stable, I don't know what is. Also, I love these flowers. I'm getting distracted by the grass. This is so cool to see it done so well now. Right. Loving the jazz. I've been to Ilmig, it's gorgeous. I especially love the palace now. So this is the Resplendent Quarter. What manner of people live here? Oh, we have residents from all the Yogg-Toroil clans. Mamolja, Zabral, Pelo Pelo, Moblin, Hanu Hanu. We also have Tawana, Hetzaro, Shetona, who moved south from their ancestral lands in Zak'Toroil. In essence, it's a gathering of people from every corner of Toroil. A true representation of Tu'ulolo's diverse character. The adornments on each building contribute to the eclectic culture aesthetic. It's all so beautiful. Right? I'm glad you think so. Come, we continue down the stairs. Ah! That is cute! He drew it in the ground. That's adorable. Also, hot spring? Spring water? Oh, she's rinsing off veggies. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, down the stairs. I was just looking around. Wait, where are the squapes? I feel cheated. We don't have squapes. That looks like a runway. Right? I've never seen such an enormous drum. What would one even use to beat such an instrument? The big drum there is called the Dawn Herald. They play it for formal occasions, like when honoring the land's guard to return from a dangerous duty. I tried hitting it with my axe once and ripped the skin. Earned me a proper scolding. Let me tell you, I think that was the time Papa held me upside down by the ankle. Oh my gosh, I love that. Alpaca! Right? Hey look, Todd's in the game. This place is too warm for chocobos. Yes, please go give Lamatot a follow. What do we get? Ooh.
Oh, we got it. Oh, we got it. We got it. Come on. Come on. Fucking kill it.
Todd, you're a dork.
Oh my fucking god. Oh shit. Oh my
Yes.
god. Oh.
Wait, where am I supposed to be going? It was back that way. Okay. Sleeping alpaca. Right. And here are our dirigibles. Not bad, eh? I hear other nations use airships to sail the skies, but you'll only find balloons in Tuyololo. We have them for the exact same reasons as the Aetherites. Koana brought back the plans from Charlian, and Papa thought them fantastic and commissioned their construction. This was around 3 years ago. Since that time, we've added flights to other settlements. Trade with frontier communities has never been easier. But that's enough about the dirigibles. The Arch of the Dawn awaits. Back the way I was. We missed one? Where? I'm gonna speed this part up. Go ahead. Is there an Aetherite over here? Aha. That's because it's hard to see. Who would know it's back here? I can't see that from where we were. Oh yeah, thank you for kind of reminding me, Alex. You're good. I looked down and saw that. I was just like, wait a minute. How the hell are you going to know that's back there? Unless you pull up the map, which I'm not because I want to just explore. There was what? Never mind. I'll go get that one later. We can get that one in a minute. As I don't think I got that one over Wachamaki Maki. Which, that still sounds like I'm speaking gibberish, but we won't go there. Yes, I did. And thank you for calling that out. I did miss one over on the other side of the map. I think I did anyway. I blame Ninja's speed for a lot of things, though. This is it, the Arch of the Dawn. When the giants were still here, it was known as the Yogg-Toral Land Gate. But when Papa found Tuyulolal, everyone began using it at its present name in honor of his great achievement. Through this gate, Kazamayuka, the wetlands south of the city. Depending on what the right of succession asks us, we might end up going in that direction. Kozama-uka? The name alone is intriguing. Speaking of which, what were those fluffy animals we passed earlier? Ah, those are alpaca, fearsome four-legged fiends. Fearsome? They seem quite placid to me. You'll learn soon enough, Kryle. You'll learn soon enough. Why do I get the feeling she got kicked off of one? But forget the alpacas. I have something far more important to show you. Come along. I have a feeling she got kicked off of one. I have a feeling. It'll be probably just as amusing, too. It is a huge city. If you wish to learn the history of Tuliulolal, then look no further. These stone pillars, you mean? Okay. Heh, this spot's captured Kryle's attention. Yeah, pretty much. Kryle regards the stone pillars with curiosity. What is special about these pillars, if I may ask? At a glance, they look like ordinary stone decorations, but if you take a really good look, you'll see there's something much more interesting. The following event cannot be skipped. Hieroglyphics. That one's missing a piece. Pictures? Wait, no. These are glyphs. They seem to tell a series of stories, many of them featuring a two-headed Mamolja. Oh, then this must be... That's right. It follows the exploits of my father, Gulo Jaja, and his journey to unite our lands. We call it the Tuyulolo Saga. The deeds he performed and the bonds he forged, all immortalized in stone. There's no better way to learn how Tural came to be. Study them as long as you like. That's weird. This pillar tells the lay of the Brotherhood. It depicts the scene where Papa granted an audience to the foreign explorer Ket, something I can never remember the name. You mean Kenenrem? Ah, that's the one. Kenenrem's arrival in Tyrol is what prompted Papa to embark on his journey. It is said the two grew to be close friends, brothers in spirit, if not in blood, but no one knows what became of the explorer in the later years. Kenenrem's disappearance is a mystery in Eorzea as well. The records say he traveled between our lands and yours for a while, but then it's assumed he was lost at sea. Here we have the Lay of Reeds. This is the story of when Papa visited the Hanu Hanu in their village in Kozama Uka. The people Alphino almost mistook for Vanu Vanu. If not for the colorful plumage, he spent a fair bit of time among the Vanu in the Sea of Clouds, so it's no surprise he took an interest in your countrymen. I don't know how it is with your Vanu, but our Hanu are a bright and cheerful sort. They hold this one festival every year, very famous and a lot of fun. Let's see, this is the one is the Lay of Pots, which depicts the moblins of Kozama Uka. They might wear odd masks and sound weirdly muffled when they talk, but the gold and silver work they sell is the best you'll find here anywhere. Moblin goods are the standard when it comes to gift giving. Clearly, the Vanu aren't the only people with a distant Tyrali counterpart. Nope, goblins too. This one recounts the lay of a repast. As you can probably tell, the figure depicted is of the Zabral, like me. For decades, the Zabral and the Mamolja were at war for control of the forest of Yektel. The actions Papa took to end that conflict have since been hailed as the first steps in the founding of Tuyulolol. There is a clan of Hrothgar in Bosja known as Hellions in their society. The women rule as queens and the men serve as devoted subjects. Yet here in Tyrol, Zabral men and women appear to be of equal status. How dramatically culture can vary with location. If you're done with the first half, we can move on to the second. Yes. Lay of Gold. The Lay of Gold, this pillar shows one of the Pelo Pelo, whose homeland is in, oh, I'm gonna butcher that, Urakopacha? Having created our currency, the Pelu are rightfully known as the Merchant Clan. They oversee Tuliolol's... Yay! Now if I'll remember it for the next time. They oversee Tuliolol's markets, and their traveling peddlers are a common sight no matter where you go in Tyrol. Don't let their size fool you. They might be mistaken as children, but beneath those beaked masks, they are clever and calculating traders. Lay of Ice. Oh, this one is my favorite, the Lay of Ice. It depicts the battle with the legendary tribe Tyrol Vidral, Vali Garmonda. I should explain. A Tyrol Vidral is a creature that has lived far beyond its usual lifespan and awakened to supernatural power. Tataru described the Far Eastern auspices in a similar fashion. Could this be the same phenomenon? Valley Gramonda itself was dubbed the Sky Ruin, a name earned for the destruction and terror it visited upon Tural every time it stirred from its slumber. But 80 years or so ago, its ruinous reign was brought to an end after a great struggle. Papa and his comrades managed to overcome the raging withdrawal and sealed it away in the Urakopacha Mountains. Despite its reputation, however, Valley Gramonda is also a symbol of power. That's why you'll see its likeness in Tuyulolol's national emblem and adorning the banners at the palace. Oh, this one is unmarked. Papa says he left a blank pillar for the next chapter of Tuyulolol's history, whatever that may be. The lay of proof, the big fellow is the Yokui, the largest of Tural's people. These giants once used their giant size and strength to establish a dominion encompassing all of Tural. Having brought the southern reaches to heel, they then turned northward, setting their sights on Zaktural. You'll recall the massive bridge they built beyond the Skygate? And sometime after launching their northern campaign, however, they just gave up. They abandoned the lands they'd conquered and withdrew into the mountains of Urakopacha, I can say that. I've never seen any of their kind so much as set foot in the city. This was a people with the power and resourcefulness to raise a temple on a mountaintop and build a bridge across the sea with stone. What would move them to renounce their ambitions and their place in Tural history? How'd you feel of history then? Thank you. Glad to hear it. You know, I feel awfully hungry all of a sudden. No surprises there, seeing I couldn't keep anything down for a while, but now I think I'm ready to eat again. So let's go and have ourselves a bite of a local delicacy. Come, I'll take you to the best restaurant in the city. Wait, a taco stand. I like the sound of that. Wait, we're going to a taco stand? Taco Bell in Tuyulolol, right? I see a cart. Right? But wait, did I miss the turn off? Let me take a look. Kind of. It's right down there. You know what? While I'm here, I'm gonna do that really quick. I'm gonna run though. That's not exit. combat skirt. Again, another situation in which there's no way I would know it was over here unless I knew to look. Please tell me this is the last one. I missed another one. Wait, what the hell? Oh, because I haven't been there yet. Okay, that makes more sense. I haven't been in there yet. Correction. Oh, the cabins one? Okay, I'll hold off. I'll hold off. I just wanted to go grab that one. I'll regret it? Okay. Have you ever had tacos? They're a Tululolo classic. You bake a crunchy shell made from corn flour and fill it with meat and salad. A lot of shops and stalls sell them, but I like how they are made here at the Baltiad best. And I need one right now in front of me. Right now. Let's head downstairs and place an order with old Baruch Evu. I love the wagon wheel wine holder. That is so cool. Oh, I love this too. That's so awesome. I like those lamps though, too. She's kind of pretty. There's Cryo. I see a taco platter. And a nacho platter. What the hell? Skewers. Those look yummy. Fruit platter. They are testing us. What are you looking at? Right?
Brook Evo! My companions must sample your heavenly tacos. One for each of us, please.
Right away, promise. And I'll pack them tight with my choicest feelings. Only the best for you and your friends.
Did you hear the Silver Scales are back? Seems their overseas foray ended in disaster. More than half their warband is missing, including their leader.
Aye. And now keen to rebuild their broken reputations, the survivors seek the Golden City. A fool's errand. How many hopefuls have disappeared in search of that fable? They should count their lucky stars they came home alive at all.
The legend of the Golden City is well known here, I take it.
It is, but as no one's ever seen it, many question if there is any truth to the tale. Like our skeptical Erinville.
can't imagine the Dawn Servant would request a formal survey for a place that doesn't exist.
Now to find a spot with a pleasant view to enjoy our crunchy spoils. Oh. Oh.
How rude.
If it isn't the third promise.
Oh. No.
I don't know these ones. New salt.
Dredge from foreign waters is my guess, brother.
Of course, that's it. Wuklamat is so afraid of the coming contest that she went crying for special help.
Was there something you wanted, Bakul Jaja?
The third promise remembers us! Such an honor.
Really?
On your name.
And on yours, brother.
I know my rivals for the throne. Nothing more.
Another child of the Dawn Servant?
No, this brute.
We have no ties to their farce of a family. Unlike the sneevling house cat, we are blessed siblings, the elevated chosen. We alone are fit to succeed Golul Jaja as
Both
Dawn
faces.
Servant.
All peoples are equal in Tulihiola. Your heritage gives you no greater claim to the throne.
Ha! Shall we test that idea here and now? See if your strength is equal to ours.
Right?
None of this has any bearing on the right of succession, correct? Best not waste your energies on pointless scuffles.
I'll wipe the floor with you now, sir. Both heads.
The kitten comes to the house cat's defense.
Pathetic. Since when was our nation overrun by mewling weaklings?
Listen to me, you.
A two-headed Mamulja. I knew of them, but that's the first I've seen in the flesh.
You and me both.
Some get it into their twin heads that they're destined to follow in my father's footsteps. So they travel to distant lands to hone their battlecraft. Those are likely the ones you've heard about.
Are there other two-headed claimants?
No, just Bakul Jaja. Even in Tural, his kind are far from common. The Mamulja people largely belong to one of three clans. The Hubigo, the Bunewa, and the Dopro. Every once in a great while, a two-headed offspring is born from a union between the brown-scaled Hubigo and the blue-scaled Bunewa. The child grows to possess immense strength, both physical and magical.
Blessed siblings indeed.
Forget them. Let's go and buy more tacos. I can think of nothing better to rid me of this bad taste in my mouth.
Enjoying your tour of the city, I trust. We've seen our share of notable sights and took a moment to rest. As such, we're ready to present ourselves at the palace for the rite of succession. Shall we meet you there?
The palace it is. I'll let Wooklamart know. Destiny calls. Perhaps we can return for more tacos later?
So it goes.
Poor Wooklavat. Hugs. Right? Yeah, we will be. I was looking forward to trying some authentic Tunulal cuisine, but we should hurry and join Alphino and the others at the palace. Alright, it's a bit of a climb to the top, but you can head up from the Resplendent Quarter, or even the eastern side of Talon March if you prefer. Now that you have an idea of how the city is laid out, I'll let you find your own way to the Volkshonsa. My poor empty belly. Yes, I need to hydrate. Actually, I might step away for just 1 second. Also, the question begets, should I head on over there, or do I need to do the side quest that you guys want me to do? Or do I have to wait to do the side quest? I gotta remember how to do that.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Oh, recommendations. I found it. It's just got
Okay.
the
You,
saga and stone.
you have to. There's one more quest that you have to. It's called the Rite of Succession. You got to do that first, and then that's basically the end. The Rite of Succession is basically the end of the introductory quest to Dawn Trail, and then everything else will open up.
Yeah, that came through, Ninja. I will mute myself. I'm gonna step away for just a second, then I'll start that timer.
So.
And then that means
I'm
everything
on.
reading is gonna be on you for a little while. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and I will start my timer, Ninja, so I got that 5 minutes. Alright, 5 minutes are up. It scared the Jesus out of me for a second, my alarm going off. You made it. Good. Then we're all here. I'm still hungry enough to eat a whole roasted colibri, but the contest won't wait for us forever. Upon speaking to Erenville, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Yes, let's get this done. I've acquainted the twins with the city as best as I could in a short time. Their unbridled enthusiasm made it rather difficult. Invariably something would catch their eye, spur them to run down an alley to investigate. 'Twas like herding a pair of unruly curlers.
Meow.
Hello. I understand all too well. Charlene had the same effect on me. Right then, now it's time we saw the inside of the palace. Papa will want to know I'm home and to meet the allies I've chosen. Given how impulsive he is, though, there's no telling what we might be in for. Bring it. I hear a fight. It's a Stinian. It's a Stinian!
Estinian? When did he get here?
Not the point. Why is he here?
Oh, you know this man? Whenever my father spots a promising opponent, he invites them to Sunperch to duel. Pressing duties or no, he can't resist a good fight.
So the one Estinian is crossing blades with.
Oh, that's cool.
That will do, Spearman. I will receive my darling daughter. Know that you are the strongest I've fought in many a moon, if not longer. It is the privilege of a life long lived to face such a formidable soul.
If it's formidable you want, then look no further than that woman there.
Bring it.
I see you, warrior.
We had no idea you meant to visit Taral.
I've seen what lies east. This time I chose west.
And thus did our itinerant dragoon make his travel plans.
You witnessed our bout. If you thought he was fearsome, that was with one head dozing.
I'm not sure I understand.
The old man has been feeling his years. The uncovered side is the head of resolve, and age has only deepened his love for combat. But the head of reason, wiser of the two, sleeps more and more these days. As I understand it, the veil helps with the restoration of his magical energies.
Enough about me, Lamati. I want to hear of your adventures.
Lamachi.
A term of endearment. It's what my family calls me.
Oh. When last did we see you in the palace? Greetings, Solonesh.
It's Erenville now, Don Servant. I took the name while abroad, and have since grown accustomed to it.
Erenville, then. And these others? I assume are Lamati's recruited allies. Ha! All-tempered steel. Yet as much as I'd enjoy testing their metal, the hour of the right is at hand. I will summon the other claimants at once.
Then I shall leave you to it. Good fortune, my friends.
Wait. Don't run off, Estinian. I want to talk more. Oh, that feels better.
The claimants are assembled. The first promise, Zorolja. The second promise, Ona. The third promise, Uklamat. And lastly, the chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja. You four will compete in the right of succession, the outcome of which will decide who takes my place as Dawn Serpent. I am not the man I once was. My wiser half sleeps the days away. And it is time I yield my position. But mine is a torch that has never been passed. Tuliyola is young. And so I look to the always for inspiration. The right of succession. The means by which the autarch of Mamuk was chosen. Only the two-headed were deemed fit for this contest. But the Tuliyola I built is a nation of many peoples. Our leader needn't have two heads, nor be be a mamucha at all. So I gave the right of claimant, not only to the son I sired, but to my adopted children as well. Yet the opportunity to rule was still not equal. That is why a recent tournament offered a place in the contest as the winning prize.
Now you have us to compete against. Ah, though it seems the one head was already too afraid to face us in the tournament.
Our brother was in Shock Tural leading the Landsguard on a campaign to eradicate a Tural Vidral. Anyone with sense would know he was too busy for games.
You got told, dude.
You've been waiting to hear the nature of the contest itself. To triumph in the right of succession and thereby claim our nation's throne, you must travel the lands of Tural and find the City of Gold.
If I may, Father.
Speak, Kona.
Kona, yay!
The Golden City is an ancient Turali legend, but after so many failed attempts to find it, the story has become more fairy tale than fact. If you would charge us with such a quest, are we then to assume you have proof of the city's existence?
I offer us proof, my unbroken word, for I have seen it with my own 4 eyes.
The city's real. All those years.
This was before the founding of Tuliobal. I traveled the lands of Tural with my companions, and we ended our journey at the gates to the Golden City. I mean to have you do the same, but in order to achieve victory proper, you need to break the seal I put in place. Bring them.
I just noticed Koana's standing by himself. Hey, A1, how are you?
The fact that it was staged is a little disappointing, but it's still super good.
I've seen hella good memes. I don't think that would be
Hella good memes.
Hella good memes.
Hella.
hella.
Ah! I'm standing in fire and I can't move!
And you're a firefighter. What's wrong with you?
It's literally my job.
You will retrace the path I walked to unite our peoples step by step. Along the way, 7 chosen electors will be.
Oh, thank you. I'm doing good.
For your worth. Earn their keystones by performing the feats they ask of you. Once you've fitted each of the 7 tablets with the keystone, you'll have the key to unlock the seal on the Golden City's gates.
So the contest is in stages, none of which can be skipped by rushing to the ultimate objective.
Exactly. Exciting, isn't it?
Yes. I like this idea.
Martial tournaments, hunting festivals, and now this? You do so love your contests, Papa.
Were I a few years younger, I would have joined in myself, giving you a proper challenge.
That's fair.
You may think the ride is tedious or nonsensical, or both, but I am yielding our nation's throne. Let me have this final indulgence.
A waste of time. Just name Bakunja as successor and be done with it.
He doesn't even like you, dude.
Rite of succession begins now. I'll be watching your progress with great interest. And Clemens, remember to collect your tablets before you leave. You are one of Lamachi's allies. Speak freely.
I am Cryle Baldessian, representative of the students of Baldessian. My name is perhaps familiar to you?
Ah.
It would seem you sent this letter to my orders some years ago. The ink has since faded and much of the writing is illegible. Even so, we managed to determine the essence of it. A request to investigate the Golden City, addressed to my grandfather, Galuf. Included with the correspondence was this earring. A fairy tale and a piece of jewelry were enough to convince my grandfather to sail halfway across the world. So there is surely some greater mystery at work here. On behalf of the students, I've come to seek clarification on the matter. Have you any knowledge you might share with me?
No, not at this time. I have tasked the claimants with finding the Golden City. To fulfill your request would afford one of them an unfair advantage in the right of succession. But once the contest is decided, I plan to entrust the entire truth to my successor. If you want to hear it, then you had best help Lamachi win.
Very well, Dawn Servant. On my honor as a student of Baldessian, I will find your Golden City.
Hehe.
Thank you for hearing my petition.
How about that? She's grown into a remarkable young woman. You should be proud, Galuf.
I have a feeling her grandfather was one of his companions.
You could be right.
Those are some
Too late
colorful.
to change your mind now, I suppose. But are you sure you wish to be part of this?
Why wouldn't I be?
Our third promise is not wont to take no for an answer. Though you may have agreed to help, I worry that you were swept up in her relentless enthusiasm. Or perhaps you've been lured by the glory of the Golden City. Either way, this contest for the throne will place you and yours at the heart of political turmoil. If you are second-guessing your decision, tell me now. This may be my last chance to help you withdraw.
Aaronville, stop.
Life is a series of journeys, my friend. And there's no telling what awaits us on the long road.
Graha.
But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it.
Yes.
Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another.
I want to see where this journey leads.
So you are committed to your path? I will speak no more of it then. As for my own involvement, I can no longer conduct myself as a mere guide, I think. Not after the Dawn Servant's revelation.
Here they come! It's Saralja! Such a fearsome mien. Make no mistake, there goes Tuliola's mightiest warrior.
First promise. Our village needs aid. The cold weather stunts our crops, and the children of our village go hungry. Once you ascend the throne, I beg of you, grant my people new lands, please!
Saralja. Take heart, tiller of the soil. The resilient son, blood heir to the Dawn Servant, has heard your pleas.
Soralja, the first promise and commander of the Landsguard. Saralja, the palaceer. As he was so careful to remind the crowd, Soralja is indeed the natural child of Gulul Jaja.
And Resilient Son, is that another title, like the first promise?
After a fashion. Common knowledge has it that two-headed Mamulja cannot sire children. Yet Soralja was born all the same, with a head of resolve's features and a head of reason's scales. An extraordinary example of life's unyielding resilience.
And a warrior's reticence. He says little, but the way he moves... I know a hardened soldier when I see one.
He's a natural swordsman, a gift he inherited from his father. Some even say that the son has already surpassed the sire. Should he come to power, the first promise means to employ that martial prowess in the conquest of foreign lands. For this, he and his supporters have been labeled expansionists. This puts him in direct opposition to Wuklamat, who advocates for the preservation of peace. You may recall that she spoke of a claimant who cannot be allowed to rule. That is Soralja, the warmonger.
Kryl, are you all right?
The echo. It gave me a glimpse into Zoralja's ambitions. Deep and unknowable, like an abyss. Yet at the same time, a roaring, unquenchable fire. It was a trifle terrifying, to be frank.
Poor Kryle. Kawana.
Second promise, you must bring us more marvelous conveniences. More dirigibles and trains and the like. We need you in charge to make trading easier.
The elders, they complain and complain about abandoning tradition. But we're not like them, afraid of everything foreign and new.
You have our wholehearted support. With your ingenuity and knowledge, you're sure to win the contest.
Forgive me, but the right of succession is barely begun. I will hear your petitions if and when I am named Dawn Servant. If you will excuse me.
Also, I love that coat.
Plain spoken, as always.
That's Arcona.
I want one.
I know.
Here we have Kona, the second promise, who spent time as a pupil at Charlian's own studium.
Now that you mention it, I think I did see him in the halls once or twice. There was nothing to suggest he was Turali, much less from a royal family.
No.
That was by design. He forwent his usual garb and took an Eorzean name to avoid attention.
So it was Kona who introduced the dirigibles. And the railway too, given what we just heard.
In furtherance of his goal, to enrich Tuliolal with every bright notion he learned of in Charlian. He is the hope of those who prize innovation. As aloof as he may seem, Kona and Wuklamat actually get along rather well. They bicker and banter as only close siblings do.
Those two wouldn't know anything about that.
How gracious of you all to cheer the lesser claimants. Oh, come now. What are you afraid of? I'm no different from your Dawn servant.
Except for you're a bully.
That my kind should reign is Mamulja tradition, and has been so since before there was a Tuliyolan. I'll brush aside your feeble contenders, and then you'll see who deserves your deity.
Well said, brother.
The Mamulja have finally found peace in Tuliolal. I pity those fanatics are intent on keeping that tradition alive.
The chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja, winner of the recent martial tournament, and the only claimant not of the Dawn's promise. His strength is undeniable, but you see how he is. A few devoted Mamulja are his only supporters.
What would he do with the throne should he win it?
His policies and so forth. I doubt he's thought much beyond winning the contest itself. But one thing seems certain. If he does become Dawn Servant, he will see the Mamulja exalted as the ruling class, and all others forced into subservience.
Sounds like another that cannot be allowed to rule.
We wish for one thing and one thing only, Third Promise. To abide together in harmony with our neighbors whom we love in this land we share. It is our way, the Turoli way.
Galul Jaja built for us this peaceful nation, and we beg you to preserve it.
You have my word. I won't let your pleas go unanswered.
Until Tuliolal was founded some 80 years ago, this continent was ravaged by war. The eldest among us remember that dark era, and they are Wuklamat's most ardent supporters.
Apologies. It's hard to get away.
1 second, I'll
This
be right
is
back,
Namika,
guys.
my childhood
Okay.
nursemaid. She's been like a mother to me my whole life. I told her it wasn't necessary, but she insisted on seeing us off.
I place our precious third promise into your care.
Did you know Wuklamat was taking part in the rite of succession?
Of the Dawn's promise? I thought it was only Zoralja and Kona. If she has any accomplishments to her name, I've yet to hear them.
Compared to the two Mamulja, she pales in martial prowess. And then there's Kona, who's far and away the most educated of the bunch. I hate to say it, but it's hardly a competition.
It's fine. More than anyone, I understand how much better my brothers are than me.
Better? Wuklamat. I have never thought of you as the lesser sibling. Your brothers may excel in their respective ways, but you boast qualities that both lack. A strength that is yours alone. Having cared for you for so long, I should know.
Thank you, Namika.
Alright, back.
Well, we ought to be
And
on
yes,
our
I can
way.
always rewatch the dialogue.
Yes, hurry along. I await word of your victory with bated breath.
I hope it wasn't too much that I missed. As you just witnessed, Wuklamat has no great army of supporters, not yet at least. I know not what drives Zorolja, but it engulfs him like an inferno. That two-headed claimant, Bukul Jaja, treats everyone around him as lesser beings. No doubt he tried to elevate the Mamulja above other races before should he become Dawn Servant, not unlike how the Garlean Empire afforded special status to the pure-blooded Garleans. Yeah. So Kona, the second promise, is intent on developing his country by means of Sharlayan innovations. Given his background, I suppose it should come as no surprise. I mean... Well, so much for the brief reunion I had in mind. Papa is not one to waste time when he decides to act. I'm used to it by now, of course, but others are often caught off guard in any case. We should talk about how we're going to find the City of Gold. All we have to excuse me, work with are the 7 tablets and their connection to the Tuliolola saga. Might I suggest first comparing the tablets against the pillars? We could check for any discrepancies between them. That was a cough, but thank you. Unfortunately, my cough is very rough right now. You say that just as I took a sip of my tea. I'll take another one, though. Good idea, let's go take a look. I saw that. Oh, I want to take a look from here. I bet this is going to be pretty. Oh my gosh.
Beautiful, isn't it?
It is. The clouds on the horizon, that's so pretty. Coconuts. And you can see the reef in the waters. Oh my gosh. That is so pretty. Off. Off. Stop the emote. I can't see that way very well. Wait. Okay. NG pose. Oh, I got that. Wait, where is the cover? It's all the way over there. Why not? This time I'm not gonna walk though. Run! Explore the city. Wait, I'm curious. Hey!
Wee!
Damn it! I was trying. I had to.
Of course.
Worth the shot.
Oops, I missed.
Right? Totally did that on purpose. They had them that close to the stairs. They knew somebody was gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna have something that close to the stairs, of course we're gonna jump on it. Like this. It's just a little bit of off-roading, nothing bad.
Nobody dies in this game, they just get really, really bad boo-boos.
Pretty much. At this point. At a glance they seem much the same. Of course they do. The preparation of intricately carved tablets for every claimant must have taken considerable effort and forethought. We should consider them weighty reminders that this contest is no light-hearted matter. That's not wrong. I won't give up until we find the Golden City, for Wickalamont as well as myself. I wasn't expecting events to progress that quickly, but I won't complain. The contest is the main reason we're here after all. Alize, you and me are of the same mind. That makes everyone. Wickalamont the tablets, if you will. Of course. Everyone has a tablet, then let's compare them to the respective pillars. Keep an eye out for even the smallest differences. Unless I'm missing something, the glyphs appear to be identical. The only difference being that the tablets have hollows where the keystones are to be fitted. So now that we've established that the scenes are the same, where do we go from here? The Dawn Servant said we were to retrace the path that he walked in uniting Tyrell's people, and that we would encounter 7 electors among them along the way. I can't talk. Then we have to have the answers here in the front of us. Papa's path is laid out in Tuyulala Saga. The events the glyphs portray, do we know the exact locations where they took place? If one is close, we could go there and search for an elector. That would confirm we're on the right track. Let me think. The Lay of Reeds was in the nearby Hanu Hanu settlement. Yes. Papa took me there once. It was during festival season, and the whole village was alive with good cheer. There's also the Lay of Gold, the one that involved the Pelu Pelu village, which is about the same distance from here. Before going anywhere, we should ask around about the road ahead. I heard a lot of talk as we toured the city about that storm we passed through at sea. Apparently it ravaged Yoktoral several days ago. Since our roads are not as well paved as Eorzea's, they're more susceptible to damage from natural disasters. If we want to avoid wasting time taking a dead-end trail, I suggest we spend a few moments making inquiries. If it's information we need, just leave it to me. I'll bring the information to us. Wookalamot? It would be prudent to ensure we're prepared for the journey. I'll guide you to the accommodations I've arranged. Wookalamot, sprint! Oh.
That's why I said wait.
Because it brings you here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I returned to all of them. Yay! Alright. Wookalamot said she would bring the information to us. I wonder what she meant by that. Probably dragging somebody. What a comfort to have our lodging sorted in advance. No kidding, right? Oh, such lovely little cottages. They're on the water. Hey, wait a minute. That sounds familiar. Isn't there a place in real life that does this?
Maybe Bora Bora?
I think so. I just remember seeing cabins on there. Granted, it's probably like $1,000 a night, if not more.
Yeah, probably. Very picturesque, though.
Right. Welcome to the
I would-
forward cabins. Funny. Took me a minute to realize what that's supposed to be. Aaronville. It is very picturesque. I love that. I think it is Bora Bora now I think about it. Or the Philippines.
Maybe.
That's right. The reservation is under Wiklamont's name. If you don't mind, I'll leave my companions to you. Certainly, sir. I'll go and track down the third promise. Once you've finished organizing your gear, you can meet us at... Oh, over at the taco stand. Got it. I'm not going to try and pronounce that again.
Shbalyev Tai?
Yeah, something like that. Greetings, visitors to Tuyulolol, and welcome to the Forward Cabin. Whenever you're ready, I'll show you to your rooms. The inn! Okay, I gotta take a look at the inn, though, really quick.
Do it. You'll love it.
New town, must look at inn. Oh, I do like that. That's so... Oh, I can't look out the window. Damn it.
Don't worry, there's a better view the other way.
Yup. I love that, though. Can I jump in? Aww. Much disappoint.
Yeah.
Let me in. I want to go swimming. Actually, there might be a problem with that. I'll go back to shore to get back up. I have a feeling we're going to have visitors again at some point. Something just tells me. I almost thought I was too short for this table. I was looking at it like, wait a minute. I'm not a two-headed mamulja, I promise. Okay. Now that we got that done, I'm at the end. Great question. Nope, still got to do that one. And back up top. Trust you to be the king is to head out. Of course. But where are Aaronville and Wicklemont, I wonder? Probably down below. Oh, right there. Oh, good, you're all here. Who might your companions be? Seeing as we needed information, I thought who better to get it from than the locals. These two hail from the villages we're thinking to visit. I give you credit for taking initiative at least. What do you mean, at least? These two! I am honored that the third promise would seek my advice. I too am happy to answer your questions. Any encounter might be an opportunity to do business. Thank you both for your help. Before we begin, there will doubtless be other occasions when we need to act independently, so I brought these for the two of you. Link pearls! What is this? It's called a link pearl, a gemstone harvested from a special shell. When linked together, they allow people to communicate across great distances. Is that so? What a handy thing to have. It'll be very useful on our travels. Speaking of which, I should get back to introducing my two new friends here. Since I couldn't think of a name, approachable Pelu, a helpful Hanu.
Yep, pretty much.
I love it.
Now I can finally unmute myself because you've caught up to where I am.
Aha. Wiclamont may not be as experienced or accomplished as her brothers, but she has an affinity for the people. For her, finding those willing to cooperate is as simple as asking. What stroke of luck to forge this connection to the palace? May it be the beginning of a profitable partnership.
Also, welcome to the server, Bomber.
Yep.
Or should I say Canuck?
It's okay. You can call me Bomber, or you can call me by my own name, Brett, if you really want to.
Ah.
Sounds good.
Please.
I respond to anything. Sorry, go on.
You're good. Please ask anything. I'll gladly tell you what I know. Time to... The Tuyulova Saga features a number of Tural's clans. Two of those, the Hanu Hanu and the Pelu Pelu, have settlements relatively close to the city, so I brought a representative of each. Wow. As I mentioned before, the Hanu are a cheerful people who love their festivals. They make their appearance in the Lay of Reeds, and their home village... Okay, Hanu. Really?
Hanu.
Akhanu is located in Kozama Uka. The other smaller fellow is one of the Pelu, a clan of business-minded folk from Urko-Pacha. Yeah.
Yep.
They appear in the Lay of Gold and craft all kinds of marvelous goods. And watch... They said this before, but I can't... My words fail me. Wachu no Pelo, their village. Now as for deciding which village to visit first, why don't you put the adventurer's instinct of yours to work for us, Sierra? Pick our destination.
This is when the MSQ splits. So.
Yep, I was just about to say that.
Of course it does. They have to do it once on expansion, at least.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, and naturally, they would only give us half a map in each instance, and you have to do both.
Of course.
So, now it is choice time, but you have less than an hour left before the game shuts down for maintenance, so up to you.
We can either do the approachable Pelu or the helpful Hanu. Because we won't get to the first dungeon until we complete both of these.
Of course not. So that's probably something for tomorrow, if anything.
Yeah, you're not going to have enough time to do... You may not even have enough time to do one half, let alone both.
Yeah. The approachable Pelu...
There is one quest that I want you to do before we get yeeted. I don't remember exactly where it is because I've already done it. Bomber, if you could help us out. It's the one I was telling you that you had to do before we did anything else. I just don't remember where it is.
I'm sorry, I'm going to need a little more than that. What are you referring to?
It's the corn servant.
Oh, yes, that one.
I don't remember. I know it's by the shores, but I don't remember where it is because I've already completed it. But she
Yeah,
has to
so
do that before we do anything
yeah,
else.
so have I. But I think I know where it is. Come with me.
Once I
I
get
think
this
I know
done.
it. Are you sure? Okay,
I just selected this.
that's fine.
What is it you'd like to know? Our main concern was confirming the state of the road ahead. As I recall, to reach Urakopacha, we depart from the Arch of the Dawn, then take the road west at the first fork. Should we be wary of anything along the way? That is indeed the way to Urakopacha. After the damage wrought by the recent downpour, however, you'll be doing more subtle stumbling than walking. But do take heart. When it comes to rugged terrain, we have a most dependable solution available. Come with me. The alpaca.
The alpaca.
We'll be back to talk to you in good time, friend Hanu. Meanwhile, you can eat and drink your fill at
Sabali of Tai.
Shibali of Tai.
Jabali of Tai. It's all been arranged. And Wookalamot walks off sulking because she still can't have tacos.
Yeah.
Sorry. Couldn't help myself. We still haven't gotten her tacos. Poor
Nope.
Wookalamot. Alright, so...
Can you pull up your recommended list of duties?
I see Corn of Necessity.
Yes, that's the one. Where does that one? If you click on that one, does it pull it up on your map?
Yep. I see it.
Ah, yes. I think that's the one that Valerie is referring to.
Yes.
Yes. You can call me Val or, Belen or my real name, Alex. It doesn't matter.
Alex? Okay.
Yes. I am the Alex the Victor in the chat.
So. Yes. Okay. Yeah. We all have names that we associate with, and I'm probably going to forget half of them by the time we part ways.
I mean, at least my shortened version is easy enough to remember, because... See.
Right.
Wait, what? It's a little corn!
It's a little corn.
Yes.
Curious corn. You happen upon a curious cob of corn that almost seems alive. Corn. Russell.
And this will be the last thing we do so we don't get yeeted from the servers.
The rustling of this corn sounds not unlike a dejected sigh. You could swear it's looking out at the ocean. All the corn.
All the corns.
Oh, what was me? What's the matter? Russell, you can hear me? Oh, blessed be! For countless ages have I watched over these lands. When man first tilled her soil, I was there. When they partook of her bounty, I was there. A silent guardian of the harvest, my presence unmistakable. Rusty corn sounds good. Yet the passage of time would bring change to the people. They began to forget the old ways, forget me. I traveled the lands hither and yon, yet no matter where I went, I remained unseen and unheard. I feared before long I might shuck this nigh immortal cob. Yet here at the last I have found a kindly soul able and willing to lend me an ear. Boo! But will she lend me a hand as well, I wonder? I wish to help the people of Tyrol fill their hearts and bellies both, lest their hunger invite terrible misfortune. All that are born into this world are deserving of happiness. Would you not agree? So let them eat, I say. Eat corn and be merry. Oh my god. Alas, I cannot reach them in my diminished state, but you can, and so I shall bequeath unto you the most delectable corn discs, which are to then be distributed to the masses. What say you? Okay. Sure. Such selflessness, such compassion. How long has it been since last I met a soul so grossly incandescent? Hello, Kefka. Hey, Raspberry, how are you? I'll hail the corn serving.
You picked the wrong fight!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Sure, why not, since I've stopped for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you for that, Raspberry. All the things. No, I did not do it like Cloud. I should have said yes, you can't tell the difference on stream.
Of course not. You're a VTuber. You can get away with anything.
Alright. Such selflessness, such compassion. How long has it been since last I met a soul so grossly incandescent? I am but a humble stock, basking in the warmth of your generous heart. Well, my friend, let us be off. I'm being followed by a corn cob. Goodness, how long has it been? This last man has partaken of my corn. I can hardly wait. The hungry bellies of Tyrol cry out for station. Let us sally forth. Okay, Cloud. What am I to do now? I'm like to starve at this rate. His belly, it speaks to me. I bid you offer him this grilled corn, seared to perfection, with the hope that yet burns in my corny bosom. Okay. Is that grilled corn for me? That's awful kind of you. I'm new to Tuyulala, and it's been pretty hard. Harder since I lost my job. I've been so hungry lately, I can barely think straight. But the smell of this corn, with its smoky, sweet aroma, has brightened my day. I can hardly wait to eat it. Feels like maybe my luck is starting to turn around. Thank you, miss. I won't forget this. Perhaps I'll simply skip breakfast today. A belly and a heart both in dire need of nourishment, Russell. Here, take of my cob. Let its earthy scent and savory flavors offer her comfort. Grilled corn? My husband loved grilled corn. Life simply isn't the same without him. One moment I think I'm fine, and then suddenly I find myself brought to the tears. Even eating has been a struggle, but I know he wouldn't want me to mourn him. Thank you for this. I'll try to do better, for his sake and mine. No, not coffee. Although coffee does sound good. Coffee always sounds good, though.
Can't say I've ever acquired a taste for it.
I kind of got to the point where I had to. I have asthma, so it's a thing that the caffeine actually helps you breathe better.
Fair
They've
enough.
actually said if you don't have your inhaler, get a swig of caffeine and you can be fine for a little bit until you can get a hold of your inhaler.
Hmm.
I'm so hungry, but I have no money. May the gods forgive me for what I'm about to do. You hear that, friend? His belly weeps from hunger. Pray offer him this corn. Let its smoky sweetness give him comfort and deliver him from foul temptation. You stole all the coffee? How dare you, Raspberry? Is this grilled corn for me? Truly? My stomach has been in knots for days. Thank you. It shames me to admit it, but I tried my hand at gambling and lost everything. I was so desperate for food, I was tempted to do terrible, terrible things. This corn has filled my aching stomach and helped me to clear my head. Oh, what a fool I've been. It's time to start over and get my life together. The rumbling of bellies in need has ceased. Come, let us find a quiet place to speak. Yes, almost as bad as stealing the money. Where are you leading me now? Over there, okay. Just up the hill.
Mm-hmm.
Full glad am I to have helped the people of Tuliololal. Indeed, my kernels swell with the joy at the sight of their happy and content faces. And you, friend, your kindness cannot go unrewarded. Meet me at the gate over yonder, and I'll see you duly compensated for your trouble. Go here, but I'm not ready to give you your reward yet. You gotta wait a little bit longer. There you are. I hope our little excursion was as fulfilling for you as it was for me. It is a terrible thing to be hungry. Unattended bellies are quick to fill themselves with pain and anguish, feelings that will lead to the heart astray. Thanks to you, my corn has sated the hunger that would otherwise invite misery to this place. From the bottom of my cob, I thank you. Pray take of my corn. May these kernels keep your belly full and spirits lifted. Now I really must be going. While the people of Tuliololal may be content, there are other hungry souls out there in need of nourishment. Until we meet again. Turali corn. Okay. Alright. So, we have, what? 40 minutes. Actually, before we head off here, must do a quick decision. This is not adventuring gear. This is vacation gear. Should I do my usual ninja attire? After wandering around, you find all the other avenues. Glamour dresser. Wait, where did they go? That's vending. Nope. Man, those cuffs hide that very well, that those were very thick gloves. My usual ninja attire. I'm curious. That looks like that should be setting her hair on fire. I've never been a huge fan of that one. Decisions. Have a good night, A1. Thanks for stopping by. Back to the usual ninja gear. Yes, I know. Actually, this probably would be a good place to... Where are they headed? They're taking us to the alpacas. Yes.
Very nice.
Ooh. Yeah, the only one I actually have that's letting my Manderville weapon show right now, because it fits,
Oh, really?
is this one.
Ah.
It suits the glam a bit more.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I know. I'm probably gonna actually stop it here, because while we have to go get the alpacas, this would probably be a good place to wait for tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, who do we want to go ahead
I
and
think I'm going to part ways with y'all for now, but thanks for letting me crash your party.
Not a problem. Have a good one.
You too?
Have a good
we'll
one,
see you guys
sir.
later.
Later.
Good night.
Night. And... who do we go invade? There is so many people. You know. Oh, she isn't. She's doing Persona. That won't be spoily for anybody. Let's go invade Zor. I was gonna go invade Booba, but she's she's running into the same problem I'm at. We're almost done. So let's go to... There's Kira. There's Zor. Alright. Thank you, Bomber, for stopping by. We're gonna go invade Zor. Zordon of Doom. She's currently playing Persona 3 Reload. And thank you all for stopping by. Hopefully here tomorrow I'll be even better, so I'm not coughing as much. And we'll get this started. Exclamation mark raid. And thank you all. Love you all. Be kind to yourselves and each other, and we'll see you all tomorrow.